One of the greatest desires of all of us here today is to gain life in Jehovah's new system of things. And this afternoon we're going to focus attention on one of the fundamental requirements for attaining that desire. Would you open your Bibles with me to Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Let's read it together. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in Jehovah with all your heart, and do not lean upon your own understanding. In all your ways take notice of him, and he himself will make your paths straight. Are we doing what that says? Do we trust Jehovah with all our heart? In all our ways, do we take notice of him? Well, what is trust? Trust means to have confidence. If you're going to have confidence in a person, you need to know him well enough so that you're convinced of his truthfulness, his justice, and that he's lovingly concerned about your own welfare. Trusting in Jehovah, of course, involves more than trusting a human friend. Jehovah is God. We don't merely ask him for his opinion on things, listen to what he says, and then do something else. Now, we might do that with a human friend, might we? Someone that we trust. We value his opinion, but we don't always do what he says, because there are other factors that influence our thinking. But that shouldn't be true with our relationship with God. In everything we do, we seek his direction. Now, we're well aware that he allows great latitude. He doesn't force us, but we don't want to miss the point of this. Jehovah deals with us much as parents do with a young child that's growing up. There are standards that apply to that household, but they don't expect a youngster to be an adult, do they? They allow the child to grow, to learn to do things, to apply them. He makes mistakes along the way, they give correction, but they're working toward that day when he'll conduct himself as a grown-up, as a member that well represents the household. And Jehovah, in a similar way, is very patient with us. He tells us things, he wants to see us apply them.